newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running this one off right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down, Chicago.
Another carry for him. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
He was taken down
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. They send it out wide to Samuel. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and 2. Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Now it's Monunga. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Across midfield at the 45. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kyren Williams, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
To number 23.
Give him 13 on that play.
13
and that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears 1st down.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Oh, man, he's in the clear. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams pull out in front further. 13-zip. Kyren Williams, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football or put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They go with Monangai here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Williams to throw on first. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Complete to
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of
a
downs.
gain of 18.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. 1 quarter away so far. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Setting up the screen. He finds space into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Williams with a sneak. It's scooped up by the Rams.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
He'll throw from his end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets up past the 20. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
And 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 19
That play goes for
yards.
19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, play action. Nakua's got it again. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Running right, it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ruben Hippolyte II with the pick. The 30. He's at the 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a roar. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for the Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 by 60 by.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Give him 24 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hold the ready.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on. Check up.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
21. Bears 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
6 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Odunze downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31. 1st down throw by Williams. Sends this to the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for
And
Chicago.
just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Throwing from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He'll throw it. He's trying to go deep again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Rocco leading. Hey.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
the set.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
14 yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Rams, first down.
Go.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Ready. Set, go.
Set up the screen. Here's McCullough. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, what's he doing?
1st and 10, looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
Defense
and 10.
doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
HC Cardinal. Hey, watch him right here, watch him right here. Banjo.
Throwing again on 2nd. All the left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Screen here for Williams. Room inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 1.
Another for Williams. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd down from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Down a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On first down, they'll run. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
The right side hauled in by Kmet. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Williams to throw on third. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First down now, ball at the 33.
Roll. Here we go, set.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And Brock, they are in control of that football.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 70 Lions. Shift, watch the shift.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. So they're left facing third and long.
8 yards to go.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Connects with his back, Hunter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, again to Hunter. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second down pass play coming. Setting up the screen for Hunter. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He can get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Roll. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. Jukes his way into space. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's good.
How about that play Brock.
First
On
down.
3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
22-yard line.
On the give, this is Hunter. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A run with Williams. Again, he's got room. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
They'll set up here for the point after.
For the extra point.
An extra point cracks off the upright and ricochets through.
The score,
And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it downs from the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And they take this in for the score. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped. So no gain on 1st down.
TJ Edwards on the tackle.
Well, nothing doing on the last run.
No gain
It's
on the
2nd and
play.
10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35.
Straight ahead with Williams. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.